Like any other industry, we've got language or a lingo that is typical to the futures industry, and here you always hear of the long position. What do we mean by that? A long position holder is actually, or a long position is a position that allows one to profit or to be protected from a rise in the price of a commodity. I'm thinking of a miller here, for example, who doesn't want the price of wheat to rise. He wants to buy it as at the least minimum position. So for him to hedge himself, he has to take a long position. A short position is a position that protects the owner of that position from a decrease in the price of that commodity. A farmer would not want to get less for his commodity. He would always want to get the maximum. So he would then take a short position if he wants to hedge himself or to lock in a price. But we say farmers are typically naturally long, or they own the commodity. And that's why for you to hedge yourself, you have to take a counter position to your long position. So typically a farmer would take a short position to be able to hedge himself. A miller who is naturally short will take a long position to be able to hedge himself. So if you are long in the physical market, you have to be If you are long in the physical market, you have to be short in the futures market. If you are short in the physical market, you have to be long in the futures market. Also, we use long to be equivalent to buy and short to be equivalent to a sell. So as you go along, those are the terms that would always you would hear most of the time. I have presented here just a screenshot from today's closing at 12 o'clock. This is what you see, a typical platform or front end that the dealers are using to trade. These are the instruments that we list. These are not all of them. In fact, this stands for yellow maize. This is white maize. This is your wheat, sunflower seeds, soya. This is cash settled because corn is actually the American maize called corn. And these are the bids and offers for the day. These are the closing prices, the ending prices that you see there. And we can monitor what was the highest price for the day, what was the lowest price for the day, how many volumes were traded. And these are now contracts. In other words, if you see for maize, for example, what is this one? It's July. And the other thing is the months, the expiries. You see, a June white maize is not the same as a July white maize. Those are different expiries, so you have to know which one you are trading, basically. And for example, if you look at the July or the June, the quantities traded today are 158. Those are contracts, but remember, one contract is 100 tons. So to get your tonnages, you have to multiply that amount by 100. So it's 15,800 tons were traded for the June contract, but look at what traded for the July contract, which is a critical hedging month. That's why you see volumes are much higher there. Yeah, right. So it's just to show you, by the time you are probably going to be a dealer or a trader one day, this is a typical screen that you're going to use to trade. So if you right click on the bid on whichever one you want to take there, you right click there, another window will pop up there to allow you to actually enter the volume and the quantity, the price and the quantity that you want to trade to take a position.